What's crack, everyone? Hope you're all keeping very well. So I'm currently on Rosemary Street in the centre of town, and I'm actually going to cover something that I've covered probably a million times on my tours, but I've actually never covered in a video before, weirdly. Rosemary Street here is a historic street on its own. A lot of very influential people live down this street, including the McCrackens, the Joy families. I actually talked about this church right in front of me here. This is the first Presbyterian church of Belfast. So it's actually a non-subscribing Presbyterian church. It's a more liberal sort of doctrine, okay? So it's a liberal Presbyterian church that would have fought over the years for human rights, women's rights. A lot more sort of free thinkers and radicals used to frequent churches like this. As you can see here, it was founded in 1644. This building was not from there though. This was actually built in 1783, and the church has been going on ever since. Obviously a lot less people go to this church, very few in fact now, unfortunately, because nobody really lives around this area, sadly. But there's a man who's actually sitting at the front door there, Raymond O'Regan. He's a professor, a history professor who taught at Queen's, and he actually curates the church. Funny thing about him is he's actually a Catholic man, curates the Presbyterian church, and every day, I think at 1 o'clock until 2, he'll put up a sign saying "Gone to Mass in St Mary's," just around the corner there, which is quite funny. A lot of very famous people, as I said, in Belfast history have worshipped here, Thomas McCabe being one of them. Thomas McCabe was a massive opponent of the slave trade in Belfast. He said that big speech in the assembly rooms just around the corner there, against Waddell Cunningham. He wanted to open up a slave trading company in Belfast, and he shot that down. So he worshipped in this church. Sort of Samuel Davidson, the great inventor, he established the Scirocco Works and created sort of modern tea drying methods and then air conditioning methods. And then William Drennan, the patriot radical and massive poser as well. I'll show you a picture of him in one of his portraits there. Popping up on your screen now. But Raymond curates this, and he has kindly put the names of all the sort of influential people in Belfast history of worship here, so I'm going to take you in and show you what it's all about. And hey, Raymond. Raymond is the long-suffering curator here of the First Presbyterian Church. 20 years here, you know. How cool is this? And you can just wander in here, you know, if Raymond's about, just ask him, and just be respectful, obviously, because it's still technically a working church. And how amazing does this look inside? I think the roof, Raymond was telling me before, was actually collapsed in World War II. I think a bomb came through it, so lucky that the church itself is actually intact still. And he was also telling me people really paid for the privilege to sit at the front and the like, okay, so the likes of myself, the riffraff would be in the gallery up there. So if you're walking down this, you can see all the names of the different pews that Raymond is labelled. So Heron, the founder of Ulster Bank, Thomas McCabe we talked about there, would have worshipped in this pew. And these are some names you're definitely going to have heard about. So Sir Edward Harland, founder of Harland and Wolff, would have been in this pew right at the front. So in this really nice spot here was the Batch family and the Andrews family. And the Andrews family are very famous because Thomas Andrews Jr. Actually designed the Titanic. So I always loved the organ as well. It's a really, really nice piece in this. So you can see there the Riddell family of Riddell Hall fame of the Queen's. Paid for the Lewis organ right in front of us here. It's well over 100 years old. William Tennant sat here. He's one of the United Irishmen. He was a wealthy banker, and you can see he's actually got a full memorial up here too. Some beautiful stained glass throughout the church also. So it's a real hidden gem within the city. And if you come on my history tours, I go in here sometimes and have a little look around, have a little chat with Raymond and stuff too. So make sure you call in and say hello. Absolutely beautiful church, and a bit of an oasis of calm in the bustling city centre too. Thank you for watching as always. If you enjoy videos like this, give it a like, comment underneath, and make sure you follow our page for more.